Already. Let me just make sure that I'm actually live because last time it didn't work really well. So I am going to go ahead and make sure that I'm actually live on my channel. So that would be good. And then we are going to generate the link. So this way I can share it with everyone. Okay. Fantastic. I can see that it's actually on, and that's wonderful. So let me just get the share. Perfect. Okay, so let me just share it everywhere, and we'll go from there. Okay. So I'm going to share it here. Join me. So what we're going to do today, I am going to show you how to actually generate 55 cards live. I'm going to show it to you live. Most likely it will take me about 30 minutes. And if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask them and I will be able to answer them as well. Okay, so I am going to just share this video on Facebook and a couple of other places, and we're going to start. One of my followers on my business page on Facebook suggested to do the Witchy Oracle cards, and I absolutely love that idea. So that's what we're going to do today. I am going to be creating the Witchy Oracle cards. I am going to be creating them from scratch. Well, not completely from scratch because I already have a style. I already have ideas of what those 55 images will be. So that I have all organized. I'll show you how I do that. And then I'm going to be generating those 55 unique images. It's actually going to be over 200 images, but 55 of them are going to be unique. And well, over 200 will be unique, but 55 will be for the one card. So some of them will have 4 images per card in some instances. Okay, so join me as I'm generating 55 cards live. So I am starting now. All righty, so let's just do that. Here we go. So let me just start. And for those of you who do not know me, I'm Katya McEwen. I am intuitive mindset coach. I am also absolutely obsessed with helping soulful entrepreneurs and creatives to design, print, and sell Oracle cards. And I do that mostly for soulful creatives Oracle cards, soulful, spiritually meaningful for soulful creatives, right? So they tend to be a little bit more challenging than others. Alrighty, so let me just share entire screen. We are good here, and we'll see this multiple screen right now, but I will quickly hide the share button, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing first. First of all, I created the description here, so I have it already. And I also have the image in mind, what I'm going to do for each description. So it's simply going to be just copying and pasting it into Midjourney. I still love using Midjourney in my Discord, even so you can use it now on a web version. And of course, it's much more user-friendly, but I still love using it in Discord. So you'll be seeing me using Discord here. Okay, I'll be toggling between 2 screens. So this way you can actually see them, both screens kind of large, and see what I'm doing. And I already designed the styles that I really liked. And I also set it up as my own command. And that's why it's going to be super quick. So we are at 4:53 right now, my time, Pacific time, so almost 5. So I would say by 5:25, I'm actually going to complete this 55 cards. So let me see if I have any questions. I'm just checking for comments, but we are going to actually go ahead and start. And to do that, as I said, I'm going to be toggling between few things here. I'm going to go to my second card because I generated first one already, and I'm just going to simply copy it, and I am going to generate it inside the Midjourney. I also have my, as I said, my own command set, and I do teach how to do that. I'm going to be showing it during our free adventure, which is starting on Monday. So if you want to learn how to do that, you're welcome to join. I will absolutely put all of the comments in the description of this video. But for now, I'll be just continuing generating all of the beautiful images. So here we go. So let's go with next one. And I'm not even checking what is coming because I already know that I nailed my style and what style I wanted to use. You will see how cohesive my images are. You can immediately see that they belong to the same, they actually belong to the same deck. That is one of the challenges a lot of people see when they're generating, when they're actually creating oracle cards or tarot cards, is that their images are not necessarily consistent with the style. So if you look at all of my images that I already generated here, so I had ones that I generated before, so that's one, and now I'm generating more images. You can see they are exactly the same style. They have definitely different image, but the style is very consistent with what I generated here. And the reason is because I'm referencing the style that I created that I really like. Okay, so now we're going to go with the next image here, and let's see what will going to happen. And as I said, I'm simply copying and pasting what I already prepared, and I am just using my own command inside Midjourney that again I already programmed inside Midjourney, and it's as simple as copying and pasting. And as I said, I'm not even going to check any images until I completely done. And then when I'm done, then I'm going to check all of them, and I'm going to upscale them, and I'm going to show them to you as well. As you can see, most of them are super cohesive, like this last generation wasn't. I'm not sure what happened there, but if I need to regenerate those images, or did it correct itself? No, it didn't. See, this one had some black and white, and which is not really cohesive with what I'm doing. But that's okay. And Midjourney sometimes gets rogue and it does whatever it wants. But we can still go ahead and continue generating what we want. And I can regenerate this particular image later. Okay. Let's see here. As I said, it's super simple when you already have your theme, when you have description and you know what you want on the image. And I teach all of that inside my Oracle Cards Magic membership, but I'm also teaching all of that for as much as I can in 3 days next week, absolutely free. You can join us for the Fortune Teller's Adventure into Oracle card design. And I am excited to do that. Last time I done it in January, and we had over 600 or close to 600 participants. Oops, don't want to cut it. Over 600, close to 600 participants. The energy was absolutely incredible. So we have a little bit, excuse me, we have a little less people this time around. I think we're going to be close to 400 or maybe 500. Well, we still have whole week, so we might hit similar numbers. So let's see. Last time, my intention was on the morning of me starting the training, I wanted to have 555 people, and I actually got 555 people. And I think I got 555 on the morning when I was opening the group, which was really super cool. So I'm going to stay with the same intention and see what will happen. So far, we had a couple of help calls already, and those help calls like are really good because there is not that many people, and you can get my personalized eye on anything technical, or maybe you're brand new to Midjourney, you're not sure how to generate prompts. Maybe you never generated images. Like today on a help call, I had two people who never generated anything. They don't even have account. Actually, one of them had account just set up, but she did not know what to do next. And another one doesn't have even an account set up, and we generated for them their very first images based on their description, based on what they said, which was really cool, which was very exciting for them to see that how easy and how simple it could be. Also, Midjourney is available right now. As a few weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, it opens their web version to everyone, so everyone can actually use web version. Before that, you can only use web version if you created 1,000 images or more, and then it was 100 images and more, and now it's open to everyone. And the reason I did not do any training on that platform yet, any training videos, is because not everyone could have used it, but now that everyone can, I'm also in October recording the whole things on a kind of basic Midjourney. I'm re-recording everything, so my members will have it both. They'll have the first version when we only used Discord, and they also will have the version when you can use web version as well. Okay, so yeah, I still love intimacy of Discord, so but web version has its pluses because it's super user friendly. You just need to know what are you looking at, how are you changing things, that's all. Other than that, it's super user friendly. It's like you don't need to put any codes, you don't need to know that. And yeah, it's a web version, so like an app on the web. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We are moving along, and I did not count how many I have, but I know I'm done when I am going to finish all of my prepared prompts, kind of. And I'm looking at some of them. I'm not really happy with some of them, but it's okay because I am going to go back and I'm going to regenerate the ones that I did not like. First, I'm actually going to upscale them after I'm done. But as you can see, I on purpose not going and not looking at the images. I can see what's being generated, but I'm not going in and not checking the images because that slows down the process, because you're going to get into your perfectionism. And I would rather you just to get through what is that, or for me, so that's how I work better. I'll just get through what I get through, and then I will look and I will see what I need to regenerate, what I need to edit. Some of it I don't need to regenerate. Some of it I will just need to edit with some other tools that I use. The tools that I use, a lot of people asking me, what do I use? I use Canva. I use Photoshop. I also use a couple of different apps. I test apps constantly. Some of them are really good and some of them are horrible. So I would test different apps and then I will bring the ones that I like. I actually share it then with my community, and we focus on how can we design the best cohesive, spiritually meaningful oracle cards. I just have to show you this image. It's just so pretty. Look at that. It's so pretty. It's so cool. It's so, so cool. So I love it. All righty. So let me just close it. Sometimes I see something and I'm like, oh, that's neat. I really, really like that image. So, squirrel distraction. So let's continue. Before I continue, I'm going to quickly check on if I have any comments on YouTube. I don't. I see that there is one person watching us. So hello, whoever you are. Don't be shy. You can easily ask me questions. And we are still sharing the screen here. So I'm going to go to the next image here. And let's keep going. So let's keep going here. Let's see what's going on. Now, for some of the things, and I teach that as well, you can create or you can have a good conversation with your body, ChatGPT or Claude. And I am so happy that Claude is available in Canada now because we just moved here. So I love it. So let's see. And it's important that you're given a good instructions to AI. To me, I always say garbage in, garbage out. If you give it a good instruction, it will give you good output. If you give a poor instructions, it will give you very poor output. And also remember, you might use, sometimes I use a couple of them at the same, not at the same time, but for the same project, let's say, because I notice if I'm in a ChatGPT and I keep asking him, it's he for me, to redo something, the prompts becomes actually worse. So what I do when I notice that, I take what happened and what already was done in ChatGPT, and I put it in Claude and go from there. And I find that it refines it very, very well. I also love to use ChatGPT on my phone as the voice command. I would just say, like literally, I would just, like a verbal diary, I would just say, what is that I'm looking for? What is it that I'm trying to accomplish? For example, if I'm working on a project or sales page or anything like that, I will just blur all of it out, and then I will ask it to organize it for me, right? So, and see what we can do with that. So that's another thing you can do it. I know some people like to record like Loom video and then show, then take transcription of that and put it in Cloud or ChatGPT. You find what works best for you, because like my grandma used to say, the fastest way is the way you know. And whatever makes you feel comfortable, do that, right? Do more of that. Whatever makes you happy, do more of that. Because then you're showing up with a really cool energy and you just love what you're doing. Like, I love generating images. I actually supposed to study right now for my school class, and I am not. I decided I'm going to go live and show you how I'm generating these images. So if you have any questions, just let me know. I normally do lives on Facebook, not on the YouTube, but I would like to start doing more YouTube videos. So we'll see. Once at a time, right? So it can be everywhere. Oops, it's not what I wanted. So let's just fix it. Fantastic. All righty. So let's see here. All right. I'm going to stop here for a second and I'm going to evaluate where we are. How many I said that I probably will be done by 5:20, 5:25, 5:25 I said. So I might be done even earlier, but let's see. So far, everything is working really good. If I need to change a few things, I might. But so far, it's working really, really good. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So we have a couple of more pages, I think, no, like 1.5 left, so not that much. As you can see, if you prepare everything, you can do it super quick. And of course, we'll need to do a little bit of editing and changing a few things. Maybe you did not like something, but other than that, you're pretty good. Okay. And me generating these images, I'm actually working on a very exciting project. It's a secret project right now, but let me just hint that soon you will be able to ethically steal my work, my images, and actually sell it as your own. So that's all I'm going to say. It's coming. I don't know when. I've been kind of working on it for a while and learning some of the ropes of what I need to put together for everyone, asking people what they want, doing market research, so I can bring you something extremely valuable. And so you can use my, Midjourney whisperer. That's what some people call me. And you can use those images for yourself, right? So one of the things that I'm doing is that there will be so many variations that no two Oracle decks are going to be the same. And that was very important to me when I was starting this project. So that is something I finally figure out what exactly and how it's going to look like. So yeah, so that is what I'm working on. So if you're watching, let me know, what are you working on? Let me actually see if I have any comments on Facebook, because sometimes I can see myself here on Facebook, or is it, let's see here. Now that is actually, so let's see here. Let me get to my thing and quickly look at this stuff. Don't know if people can see. Yeah, I think people can see. I hope so. Yeah, yes. All righty, so hopefully people can see here. And all righty, let's keep going. I'm almost done, I might do the same on a Facebook because I have another project very similar where I need to generate a lot of images. So I would rather just do it so you can see. That's all. Last one. Look at that. It was done 15 minutes. So now we generated it in 15 minutes. Now I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Okay. So the next we are actually going to go and we're going to upscale all of them. So I've done this one. So I didn't think I liked this ones. No, I did not. So I already upscaled the ones that I liked here. And let me just go with new ones here. Okay. So all I'm doing is clicking on U1, U2, U3, U4, and that is upscaling and enlarging those images. And I do that for every generation. And then I'm going to look at all of them, but I'm going to look in a different spot. I'm actually going to look at the website. See here, this ones did not quite work. So I'm going to, let me see, no, everything is good. So I'm going to regenerate this one. Okay, and then, so then I'm just going to continue. And then I'm going to show you all of these images in one place where you can see them. So I'm just quickly going to upscale all of them. So again, this is not a training. This is just to show you, kind of looking, over my shoulder and seeing what I'm doing and how simple it could be when you know how to use Midjourney. So that's one of the biggest things, is when you know how to use it, it becomes a really, really incredible tool. And yes, there's many different AIs right now on AI tools. My go-to is still Midjourney because it's so versatile. It's still my favorite. So these images I probably will need to regenerate because the serpent sometimes doesn't really work very well. This one was an error, so I'm going to delete this one. As you can see, that one I did not pick the style, so I just did not do my personal commands that I programmed, and you can see completely different style with the same prompts that I was doing. So we're just going to finish all of this. Okay. I'm not quite sure what is it last in here, but I'll figure it out when I will look at my images. I'll see if I like them, if I don't like them, what's happening there. This is a very whimsical style. Even so, it's witchy cards. I did not want them to be dark. I wanted them to be fun. So they are in a jewel tones, as you can see. Very, very pretty, bright colors, vivid colors, jewel tones. And they have this really cool, whimsical pastel drawing. So that's what I was going for. So even so it's witchy, it does not need to be dark and scary. So that was my topic for this one. So hopefully that resonates with you as well. Okay, let's see. And sometimes it doesn't show that I already clicked on that, so it gives me this red warning. You already enlarged it. You cannot enlarge it for another minute or something. Okay, so let's see what I have here. I just love this style that I created. Absolutely love it. So a lot of people asking me, what takes the longest? So there is a couple of things from my experience, from experience of my members, students and clients. Number one is really nailing your style. After you know what themes that you're going to use, it's really understanding and finding that styles that you really want, because there is so many great styles, but then when you kind of doing it, and you're like, well, it's not quite that. Yes, that's pretty, but not exactly what I'm looking for, right? So then finally you nail the style, like I did this one, and it was like perfect. This is a perfect one for witchy oracle cards, and this is what I'm going to use right now. So this is totally perfect style here. So yeah, so that's what taking mostly the longest, is nailing the styles that you want to have. And a lot of times people looking for different varieties, and it's great, but you have to understand that your oracle cards will be in the same deck. So you want the same deck to be very cohesive. Now, can you change colors a little bit? Yeah, like even with this card, look, this one and this one. This one has more turquoise and this one doesn't. But the style still the same. So the colors are different, but the style is still the same. And that is one of the most challenging things, is to keep the same style very cohesive, so all cards look like they belong to the same deck. Because when you are working with your oracle cards, you will feel disconnect if the cards will look like they are from like 5 different decks, right? So that's where you want to be careful. But I do teach you how to do that. And again, during the adventure, I'm actually going to show a new way, which is even my members haven't seen yet. I like even to surprise my members as well. So not only new participant in adventures, because it keeps things fresh, and I also love experimenting. So when I find new ways and faster ways to do things, I always teach it my members as well. Keep in mind also, like, remember that I said in October I will be recording brand new videos for web version of the Midjourney. That's why some people say, well, why do we need a membership, right? Why do we need to join a membership? Well, one of the biggest thing is, if you want to master Midjourney, and if you want to continue using Midjourney for your oracle cards, could be also not just for oracle cards, could be for your social media images, for your website and so on and so forth. Remember, technology changes so quick. And now technology changes even faster with advancement in artificial intelligence. So I keep on top of that. So I actually take classes, I take different summits where it's all based on AI. And that's why I keep on top of it. And I bring all of this innovation inside membership. And then when new things coming out, like web version of the Midjourney, then I'll have to actually re-record most of my videos, right? So, and that's okay. That's why it is in the membership. So I'm just trying to see if all of these cards been downloaded here. I think we have a couple of more because I regenerated few things. So let's see. And I will be doing the reveal just now. And yes, so this is all good. This is all upscaled. I'm just looking at if I can find 4 cards here. And as you can see, it's not 55, it's much more than 55 because it's 55 times 4 and a couple of extra ones that I needed to regenerate the ones that I did not like. So there's a couple of ICs that I don't like still, so I will be regenerating them. But most of them turn out really, really pretty, exactly how I wanted them or even better. So that's why it's so worth it to nail your style first and then create all of your cards, because then you just going very, very quickly. Like you're seeing, it's 25 minutes right now, and I already upscaled all of the images. So all of them been done. And I'm just waiting, actually looking for a couple of last images here to the few foursome here, which will be coming up soon. And then I'm going to reveal all of the images for you. I'm actually going to Midjourney to my account and show you one image at a time. Yep, it's actually all done. Perfect. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to go to midjourney.com. And I'm going to be inside of my account, and I'm going to click on create, and you'll see all of the images here that I created. So if I'm going to open them and go through, you can actually see the images here. Okay, so all of these images, so if you're paying attention here, look how cohesive they are. Even so, these ones are darker, right? So they are darker, it's still the same style. And you can feel that it is in the same, like, you know, they will look absolutely amazing in the same deck. And I like when I go to midjourney.com, it actually shows like a card with the rounded corners. So you already can see how your oracle card will look like. And that's how it looks. So look at this black cat here and a crescent moon. I love this one. They're so cool. Awesome. Fantastic. So let's see here. And as I said, I probably will do another lives this week on my Facebook as well, just to show. Facebook live is hard to do without Zoom because I can only do either share screen or my face. So it's hard to move from tab to tab. And if you know how to do it, just let me know. So as you can see, we're still going here, and it's way more than 55 images, but this is 55 unique cards. So, and look, this one is so cool. Look at this one. Really cool. So let's go. And this one is really pretty too. Yes, exactly what I was looking for. And they are just really, really good. Yeah. So here we go. I'm just going to finish all of them to look at them. As I said, most of them are pretty good. I don't need to do any changes. Because it's a whimsical illustration, I'm not worried about how the hands look like. They look slightly different. It's totally fine. This is a really cool spider web. And this one too. So yeah, but if you are doing photography style or more realistic or more photorealistic, you definitely need to pay attention to how the hands looking. Is there, 7 fingers or maybe three? And do we have 3 arms instead of 2? This one is a really cool image too. Yeah, like that. Okay, this one, all of them. I don't know. I love the style. When I nailed it, I'm not sure what this is. It's supposed to be hagstone, and none of it is actually shown as a hagstone. So I will have to regenerate this one. I'll have to use some image referencing to do that, but that's okay. I will do that. And that was funny. This is very cute. The black cat and an owl. And yeah, so that's what we have right now. And we keep going. Yeah, the serpent is kind of strange. So that's another one I'll need to rethink. This one is not bad, maybe. So I don't know. Sometimes I just remove the serpent and do something else, or I use image reference in another image to generate a like image. This is really cool. I really love this one. Yeah, this is cool. So those were a little bit scary, but most of them are very whimsical and not scary at all. Interesting enough, this one looks like very photorealistic, like this one picture. So definitely does not see how you can immediately see that this card does not belong to this deck. So I'm just not going to use that. I might regenerate this prompt again. And because you see everything else, and even this one is okay, but that one looked super photorealistic and definitely not going to fit in this deck at all. Ooh, look at this. That's perfect. Some scary figures here. So we have few like, death card here. So we have some interesting ones. Almost done, but I just wanted to show all of that. And we are not even at 30 minutes. I think we're almost at 30 minutes, maybe 32 minutes or something like that. But we are all done. All done. That's, yeah. So we have a few more. This is cool. And this is cool too. Just still going through all of the images, and you can see how they belong to the same deck. So images is, I think, is the most important part, but also if you think about it, your descriptions are very important too. I think I already went through these images. Am I going through them for a second time? I can think it's supposed to be, yeah, I am going second time. Okay, so yeah, it's going through anything I generated today. So it's probably repeating it, but that's all. That's all. So if you have any questions, you just let me know. I am going to stop my screen now. And yes, that's how simple it is to actually go ahead and generate so many images, like 55 unique cards in less than, it was 20 minutes or 15 minutes when I generated, and then I upscaled them and kind of checked them out. Love you guys, appreciate you. If you want me to do some other demonstration, let me know. Also, join us in Fortune Teller's Adventure into Oracle card design. I'm going to show you the website for that, so where you can sign up, and let me share that. It's absolutely free. It's a 3-day of training and more support as well. We'll have a lot of fun. So let me show you that page. So yeah, 6 days left until we started. And you are going, day one, we're going to talk all about difference between Oracle and Terra. We're going to talk about what a concept means, what a theme means. You will have 52 themes for Oracle cards that I actually researched, and you'll have that document for yourself. We also will talk about other things as well. And at those days, I will do we'll do really fun exercise, really profound exercise for you to identify the theme that you want to work on during the 3 days. And day 2, we're going to look at how you're going to nail and unlock your style. So I'm going to introduce you to several styles that you can use, or I will show you also how to reference different styles or how to find different styles as well. And we'll show you multiple tools, how to do it easier, just like I've done. So that is going to help you. And day 3, we are going to actually design. So now you know that you have all of that. This is where I'm going to show you how to program your own prompt and design them very, very quickly and very cohesively as well. So that's 3 days, and join us. You can see, if you go to this website, you can see a lot of the work and testimonials from my students and clients. You can also see their decks that they created, and it's not all, but some of their decks that they created, they're just absolutely beautiful. So if you have any questions, I have the answers and questions here as well. And I can't wait for you to join the adventure. Love you guys, appreciate you. And that's all for now. Let me just stop sharing. Bye for now. I better get to study for my class. Bye.